Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amoafoa. If this is the first time here. If it's not, thank you so much for returning. This video is my best of beauty 2019. Last year I was super fortunate. I got to work with a lot of different brands, and so I got to try out a lot of new beauty. If you want to see my skincare roundup, that's on my IGTV on Instagram. I will leave the handle here, leave the link in the description box so you can go check that out. But I wanted to make this more strictly makeup. This is all of the products that I tried in 2019 that I really enjoyed using, and I would 100% recommend to a friend. Bars. Moving right on. Category of primer. I tried this Touch and Soul No Problem primer like pretty early on in the year, and I really like it. It's one of those silicone type primers that makes your skin feel like unnaturally smooth, which puts some people off, but I actually don't mind it. And I find that this is really good for filling in my smile lines and this little dent that I have right here. I didn't use this primer today, hence why you can still see the dent. It's not super expensive, it works really well, your makeup really glides over it. It just makes your skin look super smooth and everything just like on top of it. Does that make sense? Foundation. I'm just gonna give this one an honorable mention because it's my favorite foundation of all time and that will not change. Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade 7N1 rather than 7C1 because the neutral undertone is a lot better for me. My one con with this foundation is it can photograph a little crazy in the nighttime because it gives you a little bit of a flashback. So just be aware of that if you want to get this. It's not always great for nighttime photography. I used this foundation before, I've had it for a while, but I was never one of those people that was like in love with it, although I know a lot of people who are. But then I started using it a few months ago and I was like, I've been sleeping on you a little bit, a lot bit actually. And it's a Lancome Teint Idole. I have it in the shade 550 Suede C. I used to have a shade that was too dark for me. Luckily, I get some things from Lancome and PR, so I got this sent to me. This is a fantastic foundation. It lasts forever and a day. Like, I went to a wedding, so I had my makeup on from like 7 in the morning till like 2 a.m. and I didn't look crazy. Like, I came home, I looked in the mirror, my face didn't terrify me. So it will work for every skin type. My skin is more dry, like dry normal. If you have normal skin, I think this is a really good foundation that you will really enjoy. In terms of concealer, so I have two concealers. I've never been big on under eye concealer. I do not see the point. But then I worked with Estee Lauder at some point last year, and I got sent their Double Wear Radiant Concealer. And I actually enjoy this. Like, it's a really good highlight shade for me because it's not too bright. This is in the shade 6N. It's not too bright. It just like sort of like lifts the shadows in here a little bit and adds a little bit of brightness to my skin. I really love this color on my skin tone. I think it's perfect. I love the little bit of like a golden tone that it gives me. I love the little bit of brightness it gives me. This has kind of converted me to wearing under eye concealer. I'm not wearing any now because I was filming another video before this one where I didn't need it, but yeah, I'm definitely a fan. The other concealer I have is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Concealer. I have this in the darkest shade that it runs. And I like this because it works for me as a foundation shade. It's a complexion product I'm wearing right now. This is like a very red color, and so I do not wear it underneath my eyes. I did it once and it was a disaster, so I'm never doing that again. It's a little bit red. It cancels out all of the darkness and my dark spots, my under eye circle and all of that stuff really nicely. The thing I like the most about this is the finish is a little bit dewy. So after you put it on and like settles in your skin, it starts to like dew up a little bit, which I really like. So your skin just looks really healthy, really glowy. And the color, which looks super red when you first put it on, definitely tones down. So 1000% recommend. The contour product that I have loved the most this year has to be the Black Radiance Contour Palette. This is the dark to deep shade. I love her. This color right here, actually contours me. Because that's all I've been looking for, is for a powder to actually contour me. And this one gives me that, so I can't recommend this enough if you want my skin tone darker than me, a little bit lighter than me. It will actually show up. In terms of face powders, I do not love loose powder. If I could go without wearing powder, I would, but because I am in more humid weather, I can't really do that. I do have to use a powder. So when I do, I use a Sephora Micro Smooth in the deep shade. I love this stuff. If you take this on a buffing brush and you actually like buff it into your skin, you can see the difference in the smoothness of your skin from foundation only to foundation plus this. If you use like a little brush and tap it on, it will look like any regular powder. But if you use it with a buffing brush and are actually like buffing it in, it looks spectacular. Love this stuff. Highlights. Now, last year, 2018, MAC Strobe Cream was my my jam. I loved her. I can't find my bottle anymore though. Like, I genuinely do not know where it went. My strobe cream just went missing. So I was looking for another, liquid like cream highlight situation, because I do not like powder highlights. So they're a little too much for me. I like for things to just like melt. For your skin to just look moist. Kevyn Aucoin Glass Glow Liquid Illuminator in this gold shade. Perfection. The thing that I love the most about this is that on the skin, it literally just looks like face gloss. Like, it doesn't look like highlight. It just looks like right there, see? It just looks like face gloss. It looks like, is she sweaty? Maybe it's her. Maybe it's Kevyn Aucoin Glass Glow Illuminator, girl. You can get this in whatever shade because it's actually quite sheer. It looks super gold in the bottle, which I like for my skin tone anyway, but it actually is pretty clear. It goes on almost clear. If you want a highlight that just looks glossy on the skin, then I cannot recommend this enough. I will be using this all of 2020, girl. Brows. Maybelline Brow Drama. This stuff is... I don't know what it is about this that I like so much, but it just makes my brows look fluffy and like they just are naturally, like they do this naturally, but they don't. I have it in the shade Deep Brown. I put this through, I put a little bit of pencil to fill in the sparse areas. I put it through again. My brows last and they just look fluffy and like, again, like they just look like this naturally, which I love. I have like 5 more products, so bear with me. Blush. The Kiko Milano Smarts Color Blush in the shade 08. It's this just like red blush. But if you are a darker skin tone, red blush is actually super beautiful. Because I remember I was in a Sephora once and the lady put red blush on me and I was like, I can't afford that, but I would definitely take it home with me if I could. Then I was like, okay, I guess red blush is the way. So I went into Kiko because there was one on my campus and I saw this and I bought it. And I love it. It just makes you look flushed. It makes you look sun-kissed. It makes you look like you're glowing from within. It does for dark skin tones what orangey blushes and like pinky blushes do for medium and light skin tones. So, okay, a few more products to go. I'm not a big eyeshadow person. Like I said, I love very minimal makeup. Anything that adds more than 3 steps to my makeup routine, I don't want it. So So I got these from Lancome. They're the Ombre Hypno Stilo. They're like eyeshadow sticks basically. And they all look like this with different colors. I have a bunch of them. And I love these because this broke on me, but you just twist the stick up, put it over your eyes, maybe like blend it in a little bit with your finger, and you're done. And you have an eyeshadow look that's good to go. You can like blend your bronzer or contour color into the outside parts a little bit, put this in the inner corner, and you have an eye look in 2 steps. And I'm just like, I'm so in love with these because they come in so many different colors. So you can also do a lot of like fun liner looks. You can do so much with them. They're just super easy to carry with you. Anybody can use them. You don't need to be a makeup pro, even like any kind of good at makeup to make these work, which I really love. So yeah. Now we're on to the last 3 products. Let me rave about this one for a bit. Lancome, Monsieur Big. Clearly Lancome is one of my favorite makeup brands. I didn't even realize I used this much Lancome until now. But anyway, the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara is my favorite mascara of all time. It doesn't transfer on me, it doesn't flake on me. It makes my lashes actually visible, which is a miracle. I think when I'm done with this though, I will try to use other mascaras and see, even if like different ones just from the Lancome line, because I've been using Monsieur Big for a while now. This Jack Black lip balm. This Jack Black lip balm. It actually hydrates your lips, like it actually moisturizes your lips. Because I've tried so many lip balms. A lot of other lip balms just coat your lips. So if your lips are cracked underneath and things like that, they don't really help. They just like form a film over your mouth, which isn't, nobody wants that. Like the damage is there. I don't need you to cover it up, I need you to do something about it. And this actually will heal cracked lips. Lip balm that actually works. And it also gives you a little bit of a sheen, so, serves a cosmetic purpose as well. Lip liner. I struggled to find a good lip liner for my skin tone because everybody was like, use MAC Chestnut. MAC Chestnut is the best liner for dark skin. And then I went and I bought MAC Chestnut and I can't even use that as like a brown liner for my eyes. There's no way MAC Chestnut was going to be a lip liner for me. Like it wasn't dark enough. Like it was nowhere near dark enough. And I need people to stop telling the lie that MAC Chestnut is a dark enough liner for like dark girls. I got this one from a Nima Tang video. It's the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Dimensional Dark Brown. I wear this with every lip color because it actually shows up on my skin. I'm wearing it right now. As you can tell, it's made my lip situation a little dark because it actually is dark enough to show up. I can overline my lips with this and it's great. It just opened me out to a world of possibilities. I definitely recommend this if you're my skin tone or darker. Nima Tang uses it, so if you're between my shade and hers, you'll be good. Now my last product, great little lip thing, is the Lancome Matte Shaker in the shade Beige Vintage. Is this pinky little lip that looks like it would be too light for me, but with a little bit of lip liner, girl, I can wear it. The pink of this matches the natural pink of my lip, and so it just is my lips were better when I put this on. And it goes on, so you shake it, probably hear that, and then the color comes up. It goes on really thin, and then it eventually will dry down to a comfortable matte. The Lancome matte shakers are pretty popular. I think the juicy shakers are too. I don't have any juicy shakers, I only have the matte ones. But yeah, really love that. If I'm ever wearing a lip product, it's my Jack Black lip balm the Glossier lip gloss or this. That is my best of beauty for 2019 makeup edition. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you have tried any of these products, what you think of them, if you want to try any of these products. If you tried anything last year off of my recommendation, let me know. I would love to start, sort of like collating some kind of data on that. That would be really interesting to see. Let me know what your favorite products were so that I can try some new stuff out too. I've gotten into such a routine with the things that I'm using right now. It would be nice to branch out a little bit. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Consistency 2020, okay? You'll be seeing my face more, I swear. Anyway, thank you again for the millionth time. You can follow me on Instagram if you want to. I will leave in the description box down below. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye!